r/AskReddit, what are some of the most stupid things you've heard someone say? Someone in college tried to tell me the moon goes west to east because the sun does the opposite. LOL, you can't be Vietnamese. Vietnam is a war, not a country, silly. In middle school I had a Korean friend with a large facial scar. Someone asked him where he got it and he said Korea. Guy mocked him saying, dude, we weren't even born during Korea. You're such a liar. JFC, you heard someone say that out loud? I would have committed several 9 to 11s on the spot. Probably that COVID was sent to the UK from the US as a punishment for Brexit and that it was originally sent to the US as a punishment for something else. Nobody likes a regift. Just paying it forward. A girl in my class asked why do farms exist if she gets her food from the supermarket. The teacher had such a disappointed face and everyone looked at her and wondered how did she pass all the way through the 8th grade. Where did she think food in the supermarket came from? I had to explain to my friend one day that King Henry VIII's surname wasn't Bill, she kept calling him Henryville, and that it was Roman numerals. No. Italians speak Spanish. I'm obsessed with the Tudors, and this is one of the best things I've ever read. Thank you. King Henry the Vil. King Henry the Vil. If he doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. Genuine LOL. My friend once told me he wasn't too concerned about using birth control because everyone knows the girl can only get pregnant if they both come at the same time. His GF was pregnant 3 months later. Good for him making sure his girlfriend came at the same time as him, such a considerate lover. There would be like 20 people in the world if that were true. My sister panicked whilst on a plane and asked if she could open a window as she was feeling really hot. The guy in the seats across from her lost it, it made his day. Can I open a window? Only if you've lived a life without regret. Boeing has entered the chat. How does one go through life believing such misinformation? It's insanity. That's a level up from mine. I once rode with someone who got claustrophobic mid-car wash and asked if they could open a window. I want a meat lover's pizza without the meat. So you want a cheese lover's pizza? No, I want a meat lover's pizza without the meat. They don't love the meat or the cheese, just give them a plain crust pizza with sauce. Unless they ask for a sauce lover pizza, then just hang up on them LOL. A guy asked if I was vegan since I wasn't eating a burger at a fast food joint, after I had already told him about the chicken bacon salad I was eating. Does your grandma have any grandchildren? We used to ask dumb people if their mother had any children that lived. Should have just confidently said nope, then waited. Once when I told my ex my period was late, he asked, can't you like jump up and down to get things started? So good looking. So dumb. Tried it. Didn't work. Silly thought. Imagine how bad it'd be for trampolines, roller coasters, gymnasts, divers, pretty much all gyms, etc. OMG, just look at a map. It's Southern Spanish. I'm gonna sue you for $10,000. I guess theoretically you could sue anyone for any amount for any reason, but this was in regards to him thinking we overcharged him by $3.71. We didn't, and all we wanted to do was check our credit card records to confirm or deny this allegation. Try working at a call center. Guy once said he was going to sue us because he wouldn't send a tech out to replace the batteries in his remote. If Earth is spinning, then why my front door is always facing east? What? You look Asian, why are you good at English? You're still upset about it, in reference to my parents' deaths. It had only been a month since the second one died. So sorry you ran into such an unfeeling ass. Would you like a 12 or a 14-inch pizza? Whichever is bigger. An American asking what language is spoken in England. The reply, English, you know, like you, was met with no, I speak American. I worked for a language school in my hometown one summer in high school, and I got a call from some guy, yeah, do you teach Spanish or Mexican? Not the dumbest thing I've ever heard, but definitely top 10. There was a woman on the elevator when I got on another floor, and another woman got on 6. I heard you were in England. How was it? I couldn't understand a word they said. It was like being in a foreign country. My biology teacher used to say that a hedgehog, when it curls up in a ball, does it not for protection, but to warm its nose in its butt. I like the teacher's explanation better than protection. Sounds more like a dad joke than a stupid comment. Hedgehogs, the ultimate brown-nosers. The person sitting next to me in class told his friend that, if you want to stop a bullet, Put your finger up to the hole where the bullet comes out so your finger can block it. If this guy ever gets into a gunfight, he is dead. What do I use after all my fingers are blasted off? Wait. Adults can't catch hand, foot and mouth. When I came back to work after the second time I caught it, there are no nutrients in meat. It turns out he meant bacteria, after meat is cooked. In Colombia they cut cocaine with gunpowder to make people more prone to violence, which makes sense because sulfur is just a chemical. In World War I they didn't have good underpants, so the British nobles got Prince Andrew piercings through their dicks to stop them bouncing around while they ran. That last one hit me like a brick. Do you have internet in your country? While chatting, on the internet. 1. Your dick is the hardest bone in your body. 2. That bullet missing Trump was divine intervention. My reply, not for the guy who got shot and died behind him. In an AP World War II class, how were the troops in Alaska getting frostbite? It's right down there, next to Hawaii. Needless to say, she did not end up passing. Texas is the only place you can get real, good, authentic Mexican tacos. And overhead in court, defendant to his attorney, fuck that. I ain't doing a year. No fucking way. You said 12 months. Fine. Let's compromise. 13 months. Someone told me 5G is responsible for COVID, lol. I knew a few people who legitimately tried to argue that as a fact with me, and it was baffling since none of them otherwise previously displayed believing in such utter nonsense. Puts on aluminium hat. I'm a pediatrician and a dad asked me if the COVID vaccine had 5G or something ridiculous. I was watching Perfect Match on Netflix. One man was talking about how he had a twin sister. Another guy chimes in and asks, are you guys biological or identical? Haha, my brother and sister are twins and I got that a lot too. When I told someone they are fraternal he thought that meant both boys. SMH, so I explained using indoor plumbing vs outdoor plumbing. Trying to paint a more accurate picture. The obvious answer is no. I don't know about any Asian restaurants, but there's a Chinese one. I've seen many Americans say they don't have accents. I was upset when I saw the Marylander that was asked about their state's accents in a video about the accents of every state. Like, I'm from Maryland. TF, you mean we don't really have an accent? Have you never been to Baltimore? We Marylanders have a tendency to end up with very pronounced mid-Atlantic accents, and there's even a stereotypical Central Maryland accent called the Balmerhan accent. Koalas are bears because they have ears. Me, I said that. I still cringe. Yo, I'm a bear. Loki. What goes into a gin and tonic? Me, facepalm. There's a different star pattern in the sky every night. The moon doesn't follow any certain pattern either. Oh, I have a fun moon one. A customer at a coffee shop patio asked me where the moon goes when it's not in the sky.
Hey guys, it's Reddit Glitch. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. I just wanted to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button because according to my statistics, 98.8% of my viewers are not subscribed, which I think you should subscribe because it's free and we're going to have a lot more bangers in the future, so subscribe. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.